strongest currencies in the world. 10. US dollar. The first on list of the strongest currencies in the world is the US dollar. It's the currency of the United States of America and is the most traded and used currency in the world. It also holds the title of the world's primary reserve currency and is held by both central and commercial banks all over the world. 9. Swiss franc. 1 Swiss franc equals 1 US dollar and 1 cent. Next on the list, we have the Swiss franc, which is the official currency of Switzerland and Liechtenstein. At roughly 1 US dollar and 1 cent for each CHF, it's currently not the best conversion rate to USD on the list. However, the Swiss franc still comes in at number 9 for good reason. Switzerland is one of the wealthiest countries in the world and has a solid track record in banking and finance. Having some of the world's strictest monetary policies and lowest debt levels has drawn many an investor to view the Swiss franc as a safe bet, choosing to store some of their wealth in the official currency of Switzerland. 8. Euro. 1 euro equals 1 US dollar and 10 cents. The euro is the primary currency of the European Union and was adopted on January 1, 1999. It holds the title as the second world reserve currency and is the official currency of 19 of the 28 member countries in the EU. The currency first began virtually, in the form of traveller checks and electronic bank transfers, and physical notes and coins appeared a few years later in 2002. The introduction of the euro was meant to increase the economic interdependency of trade between all EU members that choose to adopt it. 7. Cayman Islands dollar. 1 Cayman Islands dollar equals 1 US dollar and 20 cents. The next strongest currency in the world is the Cayman Islands dollar. The Cayman Islands are a British territory located in the Caribbean and are well known for being one of the world's best tax havens. They provide banking licenses for a number of the world's biggest banks, hedge funds and insurance companies. The KID was introduced in 1972 as a replacement for Jamaican dollars and has gone on to become one of the world's strongest currencies. 6. Gibraltar pound. 1 GIP equals 1 US dollar and 23 cents. The Gibraltar pound is the official currency of Gibraltar. As well as being used on its own, it's also able to be exchanged with the British pound at par value and, aesthetically, looks very similar. All notes and coins of the Gibraltar pound are printed by the government of Gibraltar. The most common Gibraltar exchange rate is the GIP to euro rate. 5. Pound sterling. 1 pound equals 1 US dollar and 26 cents. Coming in at number 5 on our list of the strongest currencies in the world is the pound sterling, the official currency of the United Kingdom. The pound sterling is often perceived as being the strongest currency in the world. However, that's not the case, as it falls short to 4 Arabian currencies. With the United Kingdom deciding to leave the EU, this has had a negative effect on the pound's value. It's one of the most widely used currencies and the oldest independent currency in the world, being first used in the United Kingdom in 1489. 4. Jordanian dinar. 1 yard equals 1 US dollar and 41 cents. The Jordanian dinar, yard, is the official currency of Jordan, an Arabic nation on the bank of the River Jordan. Introduced in 1949, replacing the Palestinian pound, the Jordanian dinar has been pegged by the United States dollar for the past 20 years. This has helped it to become one of the strongest currencies in the world. However, despite its status, the Jordanian dinar is still only used in Jordan and nowhere else in the world. 3. Omani Rial. 1 OMR equals 2 US dollars and 60 cents. This Arabian currency was first introduced in 1973 and has seen a significant rise in value due to the success of the country's oil supply and being pegged to the US dollar. It's the official currency of the Sultanate of Oman and is the third highest status currency in the world. The purchasing power of this currency is so high, that the government has to introduce 1 quarter and half rial banknotes. 2. Bahraini dinar. 1 Bahraini dinar equals $2.65. In second place, we have the Bahraini dinar, which is the official currency of Bahrain and first introduced in 1965. Bahrain is a Persian Gulf island state, populated by just over 1 million people. Most of the expats in Bahrain are Indian, which makes the Bahraini dinar to Indian rupee the most common. The majority of the country's wealth comes from exporting its petroleum products. Similar to the Jordanian dinar, the Bahraini dinar is only used in Bahrain and is pegged by the US dollar. 1. Kuwaiti dinar. 1 KWD equals $3.29. The world's strongest currency is the Kuwaiti dinar. It is the highest valued currency against the United States dollar. Located on the tip of the Persian Gulf, between Iraq and Saudi Arabia, Kuwait's wealth can be attributed to its heavy exports of oil to a global market. It was first introduced in 1961 after gaining its independence from the United Kingdom and has since gone on to become the most valuable currency in the world.